That helmet reminds me of the Juggernaut. Anyway, there's a little side quest right here.
Around like a fine lady, while my good master rots in the earth. Well, well, has the hungry lioness found herself a new lackey?
Are you speaking of the Queen like that? In her own palace? We are in the Red Keep, young man. You must enjoy living dangerously. What is your name?
My name is Uthor of the Vale. I was a knight under John Arryn, the Hand of the King. At least until that whore from the Westerlands killed him.
Careful. Such talk would be ill-advised.
I will say what must be said. She is a murderer and a traitor plotting against her king. I dare to say it, and it seems I am the only one here who does.
Such accusations would cause you much grief if they were to be heard by the wrong ears. I advise you to curb your rashness for your own good.
I swore an oath to serve John Arryn with my life. I was unable to give it to him in battle, but I can devote it to condemning his assassins. It is my duty.
Your fate is in your hands, my lord. I hope you do not live to regret it.
And side quest.
Sir Alistair, what are you still doing here? I would have thought you'd be moving heaven and earth to find the Greystone girl.
I am, your grace. But first I must tell you of Sir Uther Donnelly's impropriety. He spoke of you in a manner that was inappropriate.
Ah, Sir Uthor, yes. A sad case of excessive loyalty. The poor boy holds me responsible for the illness of our late lamented John Arryn. I do not know what fantasy has overtaken him. I imagine that he allowed his pain to overshadow his reason. As for my bore of a husband, he pays no attention to what is said, even within his walls. He is incapable of maintaining order, or even his queen's dignity.
I find it hard to believe that no one came forth to defend you, your grace.
Oh, of course, Sir Valar immediately offered to silence him in the most violent manner. But I do not wish to see the young man hurt for such a trifling thing.
And just what would you like, your grace? Speak, and it will be my pleasure to grant you your wish.
You think that you might be more diplomatic than your half-brother? Yes, I suppose so. The Hand of the King was very much loved by his people, and our differences were well known about court. It would be unwise for me to be too severe towards Sir Uthor. That would simply lend credence to his foolish words.
I should be able to find a more elegant solution. Sir Uther might find it in his best interest to humble himself, perhaps even publicly.
Really? You intrigue me. Go ahead, Sir Alistair.
So, I will freely admit it took me a few tries to get this right. First time I got him to just leave, and that wasn't right. Second time I fought him, and that wasn't right. Third time I got him. Hopefully, the next part I won't have to re-record, so we'll see fresh statements, but anyway, let's just get this over with.
So, nut. No doubt you come back to carry out vile deeds for that whore you kneel to.
Scary.
I have come to warn you one last time, Sir Uther. The Queen does not want bloodshed, but she cannot turn a blind eye to this forever. This uproar is an embarrassment to the Queen, the King, and House Arryn itself. You cannot keep doing this. Leave, young man. You are no longer welcome at the Red Keep.
Keep your threats to yourself. That Lannister woman will not keep me from my duty, no matter how many swords she sends.
You don't understand, young man. I do not intend to take your life, but if you continue on this path, someone else will, sooner or later.
My honor demands it. I am prepared to pay the price.
I do not doubt it. I was also a young knight once, and I made my share of errors. Your life is precious, Sir Uther. Do not waste it like this. Once you've exhausted the Queen's patience, House Aaron will have to answer for you to the crown. Soon enough. Your intemperance will bring them to grief. They will be humiliated. You haven't the slightest notion of the wrongs you do them.
But my duty to John Aaron.
You have no proof, whatever your suspicions. You will accomplish nothing by proclaiming them to all and sundry. You wish to continue serving your master? Return to the Vale. Pledge your sword to his son and defend his house. Do not start a fight that you cannot hope to win.
You are right, Sir Alistair. I behaved like a fool. I shall go apologize to the Queen and beg her to forgive me, if she will do so.
Yay! That was easy.
All was resolved without too much injury. The Queen should be pleased.
Woo! Thump.
Ah, here is my valiant knight. You handled
Valiant
the
all of a
situation
sudden.
admirably. Sir Uthor's tongue has been silenced, and I remain above the reproach of Aaron's supporters. You appear to have a much more subtle nature than Sir Valar.
Your Grace is
Indeed.
too kind. Please take my gesture as a sign of loyalty.
What a gallant knight you make. Here, accept this humble gift. So it is known by all that you have my friendship. You may take your leave, good sir. You still have a task to perform. Make haste.
Very well, Your Grace.
And what did we get? We got Ring of the Lioness. Not a big deal, but it's better than nothing. Yoink. And there'll be a dude waiting down here, and that will end the chapter.
Sir Alistair Sarwick, if I could have a word with you for a moment.
Who am I speaking with?
I am Lord Arwood Halton, Master of Castlewood. Your family and mine have long been friends.
Yes, I have heard tell of the Haltons of Castlewood. What can I do for you?
I've heard rumors that you've had difficulty finding your brother, Gawain. Did you get the help you had hoped for from the Queen?
More or less. I am surprised that it is public knowledge. The Queen doesn't seem inclined to flaunt her arrangements.
You will quickly find that it is difficult to keep secrets inside the Red Keep. There are far too many inquiring ears about. On that subject,
Like
what
that
say
guy
you
back
to
there.
moving this conversation elsewhere? I have a residence in the city. We may speak freely there. I have vital information regarding your brother.
It's a trap! I don't know if it is or not. Because we jump to Moors all of a sudden. It's now up to you to protect Janine, the young girl your old friend John wanted you to keep out of harm's way. Now that he is dead, the mission is all that you have left of him. But the situation has become increasingly disturbing. His right-hand man, Godric Donnelly, turned out to be an imposter and fled after sending men after you. Now he hides in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to attack, while his men are constantly prowling around you. Whereas yet Donnelly has begun to run corruption into the Night's Watch. Any one of your brothers may now be a traitor, ready to slit your throat. Ready to slit the throat of the girl in your care. The outlook is grim. It is time to fight back. You know, next time, after I save and stop for the night.
At the least, Castle Black is safe again after we took care of Godric's hirelings. Bertie could have turned some of our brothers, Jaw. And we still don't know which ones.
Adam Flowers is responsible for leading the investigation and flushing out any traitors amongst them.
A witch hunt. No good will come of that.
I dislike this situation as much as you do, Moors, but we have no choice. I trust Adam. He will use discretion and wisdom. Just ask him if you need to know what the status is.
Very well. And what of the imposter?
John Arryn's death, the arrival of this girl, and the men from the south. These can't be coincidences. In my opinion, the imposter is nothing but a pawn. Everything leads me to believe that he works for someone more important. But we won't let them get away with it. The Night's Watch will hunt him down and make him pay.
We are not permitted to act far from the wall.
Unfortunately, our power is limited to the gift. The law is clear. The Night's Watch must stay out of the realm's affairs. Otherwise, we ourselves will be considered traitors to the crown.
Rest assured, Moors. I don't intend to be known as the Lord Commander who led the Night's Watch to his ruin. We will stay out of Westeros politics. We just need to settle our own affairs. Someone brought us into this by sending these mercenaries to our territory and corrupting our sworn brothers. We must be cautious. One misstep, and Castle Black could pay dearly, but the message must be clear. No one attacks us without paying the price. Moors, I need you to follow their trail. Thus, I am naming you as a recruiter of the Night's Watch. In this
Boy, that
capacity,
sounds like a fun
you will
job.
be able to leave the gift and act freely. This letter, bearing my seal, will prove your good faith to those who might doubt your word. Your mission will be to find the guilty parties and punish them in our name.
Hunt down and eliminate. Understood. What do you plan to do with the girl?
Perhaps I can go with Sir Mors on his journey. The North does not seem as safe to me as it once was.
I agree. Besides, since you're the one the impostor is after, and he knows where to find you, you are no longer safe here.
The Lord Commander is right. John Arryn entrusted this mission to me. I will not fail his memory.
Patrick will accompany you to the border of the gift. He has already proven his loyalty. As for me, I will put together an escort of our most trustworthy men. They will meet you near Molestown. Moors, you might cross paths with Sir Godric's impostor and his men. Be alert.
I have every intention of crossing paths with him. The two of us have a matter to settle.
May the old gods speed you. The perils of the Seven Kingdoms are as dangerous to the Sworn Brother's body as they are to his soul. But I have faith in you. You will succeed.
Well then, let us get Patrick. He must be downstairs.
I'm with you.
Patrick, we're leaving for Molestown, and I need someone I can trust. You're coming with me.
You want to go back? There will still be enemies there.
Exactly. I need to know who sent them. At the moment, my only lead to find that out is the imposter. I'll find the rat and get him to talk. And I'll be sure to rid the gift of that traitor and all his henchmen.
Very well. Give me time to get my things and I'll come with you.
Sir Westford? Isn't it risky for me to go back there with you? After all, it's me that the men are after.
As long as you're with me, you'll be fine. Trust me, lass. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you.
Very well. I left my belongings with Sybil when we left Molestown. If I can, I should like to get them before we leave the North.
We'll be passing there anyway. As soon as we get the chance, we can go to your room.
Thank you.
All is well. I'm ready.
Let us go then.
And they gave me that pop-up because I missed a quest here. So next time we will try to do that as well. Second floor, there's a quest up there. There's a dude to talk to. Anyway, I'm gonna save here, and next time we will continue with Moors again and see what's going on there. Meantime, you guys take care, and I will talk to you later, alright? Bye-bye for now.